linemen having to drive block every time. It's going to fatigue them even more. So they're going to mix up pass and run, really, to protect that offensive line.
So Jonathan Jumique, number 32, come back into the lineup. He's the guy that had the long touchdown run for the Sheiks on their first possession. Walton. And Clarence Walton gets back a few. Chased down by Ronald Hernandez, the outside linebacker. These are good linebackers. Ronald Hernandez, 48. Jonathan Estrada, number 12, and number 8, Arturo Moreno. There is a marker down. But you got to like the strength of the linebacking crew at Belmont.
Well, the linebackers have to be good when you go with a three-man front. What's interesting is that on that three-man front, they've got two lined up to the left, and that's the side Hollywood's running to. So Belmont's got it sniffed out pretty well. But the linebackers have to be very mobile, and they are in this defense.
This one's going against the Sentinels.
Personal foul against the Sentinels.
These are the kind of fortunes that Hollywood needs. A break here and a break there. Long penalty against Belmont. Personal foul.
Gives Hollywood a first down.
And the Sheiks have the football down at the Belmont 32-yard line. And a first down.
First and 10, Hollywood at the Belmont 32.
Seen Roosevelt run this offense in recent years. A few years ago, North Hollywood was running this wing T. Two tight ends, two wing backs, and a fullback. Pikes again, bouncing to the near side, and he's thrown back for a loss. That time, Belmont able to filter through.
And that time also, Castillo staying at home, waiting for the play to cut back right into him. You see Pikes, as he cuts back in, it's going to run right smack dab into number 56, who fought off the block and made the key hit.
Loss of 2, second down and a dozen. 4.5 minutes left, opening quarter. Belmont by 7-6 over Hollywood. Our opener. Our prep football opener on LA 36 and KLCS, the education station. Double handoff, and Walton's on his way. Clarence Walton has a touchdown. There it is, the pure evidence of the wing team. How deceptive an offense is it?
What a tremendous job by Kevin Pikes, who made that swift handoff to Walton. You see, he almost didn't touch the ball. It was almost like a bounce pass in volleyball, and off to the races goes Walton. Once he got outside, there was nobody that was going to run him down.
Clarence Walton runs a 4.5 40. He's 5'6", but he can motor. The quickest player on the Hollywood roster, and he took it to the end zone. Sheiks once again going for 2, leading by 12-7. Kim is throwing the football. No good. Wanted Kevin Pikes. Oh, Hollywood's picking up 6 a clip. 2 times they've had the football, 2 touchdowns. Unable to make the 2-point conversions, but you got to like what you see if you are rooting for Hollywood. Their offense, 2 for 2.
They've got a highlight reel already. We're only in the first quarter of the season. They've had big plays. They've had exciting plays. You cannot teach speed. And Walton really showed us why he was second team All-League last year, off to a great start this season. Now, Hollywood really needs to hold Belmont, and Belmont wants to come back and answer. The Sentinels know they have the depth. They know that they can drive them down. But if Hollywood can get a couple touchdowns ahead, this could be a very interesting finish.
Another interesting note on Clarence Walton. He's a track guy. He's a 100-yard dash man. And you could see that speed. When he hits the hole, gets an opening like that, boom, he's gone. Belmont set to return the football. Irving Valencia. Another short kick. It's on the ground. That's a live football. So another thing, Hollywood does not want to kick it to the speed guys of Belmont.
Yeah, they've got some great defensive backs at Belmont. Irving Valencia, Joe Patini. We may not hear their names much tonight because they're not kicking the ball to them and they're not testing them deep. But that's where the speed on the Belmont team is.
Short kick recovered by Belmont. And the Sentinels will begin from their 43-yard line. Excellent field position for Charles Crowell. Crowell had a touchdown run the first time Belmont had the pigskin. What a wild first quarter in Los Angeles at Montgomery Field.
Crowell said that one of the keys to his season is not to get big-headed, not to let, if he has success, go to his head. He wants to stay in there and just run this offense. He loves running the option. He loves playing football. Getting his chance to start as a senior.
3 receivers on the flanks. Estrada's the lone running back, and Estrada goes right up the middle. And Jonathan has first down yardage to the 41-yard line of Hollywood. Underneath the pile, making the stop, Jonathan Jumique. Jumique's a good-looking football player. He's the guy that had that long touchdown run. Number 32 on defense is playing very well.
He's doing well, but you don't want your tackles to come in the secondary. One of the things that Hollywood's going to have to start doing is respect the fullback run. Estrada doesn't carry it that much. He's ripped off 2 big gainers already.
Estrada, the star linebacker on defense, showcasing his skills on offense as well. 3.5 minutes left, and an entertaining first quarter at Belmont. Again, they keep it on the ground, and it's Emory Curtis. Curtis inside the 20, down the sideline, heading for the end zone. He's out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Emory Curtis turns it upfield. 36 yards for Emory Curtis.
We have had fireworks from both offenses. And look at the speed of Curtis as he gets outside. And it's already apparent, Randy, one of the keys to this game, which team can contain the sweep. Once the running backs are getting outside, there's nobody there to stop them. They're going to have to spread the field out a little bit, or this game's going to be in the hundreds both ways.
I don't know about the hundreds, but it's going to be fun to watch. And like Walton, Emory Curtis is a sprinter on the track team for Belmont. Emory Curtis igniting the offense as he bolts for 36 yards. Belmont once again looking to reclaim the lead. Curtis right up the middle. Touchdown. Too easy.
And after Curtis, touchdown Sentinels.
And the Sentinels do indeed reclaim the lead at 13-12.
3 plays, close to 60 yards. You see Curtis finishing it off as he runs right over the last tackler. Curtis's favorite player, Clinton Portis, because of his speed, but he also showed the power there of a Clinton Portis.
(13-12). Belmont leading in the first quarter. 3:14 left. Each team has had the ball twice. Each time they've scored touchdowns.
Now Belmont going for 2, trying to get up by 3 points, but it's just the first quarter. I don't know if you take the 1 point here or if you try the riskier 2-point play.
Crowell throwing it. That's no good. Threw it low to the ground. Wanted Frederick Hilton, number 24. Well, they were moving the ball so well. I have to believe that Coach Levy's philosophy was, it's coming so easy, why not let's just get 2? But it's been coming easy on the ground. Kind of surprised that they went up top and threw the ball.
I think one of the biggest questions so far, Randy, are we going to see a punt tonight? Both teams have scored both times they've had the ball. Very entertaining football. The defenses are going to have to do something different to stop it.
We'll have more fireworks next week at Carson in a rematch of the city championship. Venice at Carson. Of course, last year Venice was 13-0 going into the championship game and was upended by the Colts. Venice had beaten Carson early in the year and handily. Carson returned the favor when it counted most. We'll have that rematch on LA 36 and KLCS, the education station, next week. Walton's going to get his hands on the football again. Let's see what Clarence can do. Not much. This time they jam him up. A good job on the specialty unit. Getting down on the diminutive. Clarence Walton getting downfield is mandatory against that kind of speed.
Walton getting up slowly. He may have been shaken up a bit on the play. You can see the entire Belmont defense really converging on him here. One of the problems Hollywood's had with that short roster, they haven't had a lot of chances to work on special teams. In fact, on their punt return team, they were learning position as late as last week, trying to figure out which way to look and where to go. So it's going to be difficult for them to break big ones on the special teams.
Jeff Trezevant out there yelling encouragement to his team. 13-12, Belmont leads first quarter.